2 free-for-all tournament, which is quite interesting to see.
Turns out all you needed for Tetrio Teams mode was 3 birthdays to happen at basically the same time and thousands of dollars. Who knew?
So true, so true. $1,000 and thousands of lines that are about to be sending right now. Seems like pretty close start for all players. No one's at too much of an advantage for the moment. PCO's got a really nice board though. I like the LST shape going on so far.
Yeah, but MEWK getting a huge multiplier down right now, and 7025I6I22 had a bit of a rough point there. At a little bit of an out of position location now, and yeah, things are building right now, and maybe building modern art. The more I look at this board state, I'm not sure what is going on, but PCO is taken out by MEWK, and now it is going to be up to them to try and put a dent in the Titan.
Yeah, it seems like QUARPI was just kind of waiting there. Not sure what's going on. Maybe they're analyzing their opponent's board. Maybe they're just trying to save energy. But whatever the case, seems to have worked out for them so far, receiving a bunch of garbage. But it is all clean if they're able to capitalize on it.
Absolutely, and speaking of clean, MEWK finding that clean down stack into the multiplier right now. 7025I6I22 here, going to have a great stack as well, and QUARPI is receiving so much damage. Still has a way out right now though, and they've got clean garbage if they can get to it, but they burned those eye pieces on the way down, finds the TSS, but again, such a tough balance of having enough resources to infinitely tank clean here, and that is going to prove fatal.
Yeah, MEWK going to be taking the point, probably the stronger player on their team for that. Could be a wise play, but we'll have to see in the next matches here.
Absolutely. Getting into the next round here, we can see off-rip MEWK looking to start building up this back-to-back. The TST coming out from PCO right now. 7025I6I22 gets a great set of garbage right now, well expertly positioned, and they are going to be sending over a massive amount of damage as well, but making an unfortunate misdrop, finds an all-spin fix, and PCO going to be PC no more there, topped out pretty early on, and is going to be up to the teammate to close it out.
Yeah, QUARPI's doing the best in the down stack here. Got a pretty decent combo going out, sending a lot of cheese over to MEWK. Could be game over. Massive spikes coming through, and MEWK at the top of their board, barely surviving. Can QUARPI find the punish in time? Doesn't seem like they have. They've swapped over their targeting to 705I6I22, who's at the top of their board and struggling to find this down stack in time.
Absolutely. Speaking of struggling, it is always a struggle dealing with 2 people sending pressure, because not only are you going to have to endure more lines, but just by virtue of the fact that you're being sent so often, as you try to cancel or tank, you're going to end up turning some of that clean into cheese, and that can prove way more difficult even if it's the same amount of literal lines.
Yeah, it's like the Midas touch, but instead of gold, it turns into cheese. You know, it's just worse. Oh, mid-game PC from MEWK coming out, but unfortunately not sending enough to QUARPI, who's counter-spiking with an insane amount of lines here, sending MEWK straight to the top of their board, but with a lot of clean to capitalize back on and sends him back to QUARPI.
Absolutely, we can see right now that these all spins are coming in clutch for QUARPI. In key moments, just having the ability to make your surge hold on is everything you need right now. Oh, but right as I say that, a surge no longer. MEWK pushed to the top of the board, but not quite topped out yet. Looking for a down stack desperately right now, but the unfortunate double eyepiece, the one time that you don't want eyepieces to show up on the down stack, there they are, at the detriment of MEWK.
Yeah, MEWK thought they'd open up there, but unfortunately not quite in time. What is that? What is this opener from MEWK? What the heck? What is that? I've never seen that before. Very creative,
know.
But beats me. Anyways, back to the game here. Pretty close on all sides here. Although PCO receiving a lot of cheese, not ideal. Immediately going for the down stack here, playing a little bit defensively, knowing they're going to be receiving a little bit more garbage on the other side.
Absolutely, 7025I6I22 here. On a bit of a rough stack, some holes there, but does manage to get a surge into a combo, sending 13 over right now. And PCO pushed to the very top, manages to find a down stack, and MEWK pushed to the top as well. Stalling right now, looking for their teammate to clutch up. It's going to be a bit tough to see if they can, but we are about to find out.
Yeah, well, hopefully the name is the number of lines they're going to be sending in just a moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, MEWK's still stalling out here. Really, really tough, but yeah, it will be up to 7025I6I22 for this clutch up here.
Absolutely. So far throughout this match, we've seen that 7025 I6 I22 can absolutely put on the pressure when it really matters. But in those key moments, misdrops are everything you want to avoid. And oh my god, the 45 spike mid-game PC surge break by QUARPI just for the flex. Oh my god, absolutely disgusting work.
Alright, yeah, QUARPI's team is up a point here, but doesn't mean that MEWK is out of it so far. Very, very close from all teams right now. PC are going with the SDPC here and sending a lot of lines over to MEWK on their side at the top of their board, but unable to capitalize on it just yet. Still hitting a very speedy downstack on MEWK's side, but being pressured by both players yet again means that 7025 I6 I22 is going to have to clutch it up yet again.
Absolutely, and we'll see if this is the fate that can be changed right now. Sending out so much damage, the MEWK Sponge coming in clutch right now. Swiffer, how they are the quicker picker-upper of these lines. Oh my god, the unfortunate misdrop, though, on the side of 7025 I6 I22 could prove deadly here, and unfortunately not going to find the all-spin fixes they are looking for off rip. And now QUARPI is going to be let loose in the playground. It is everything that you want right now. Oh, maybe not though, because they've got a really unfortunate queue and they're going to take a lot of lines at an inopportune time. But luckily, PCO going to be putting out the necessary damage in the meantime to clean things up for QUARPI.
Yeah, seems like 7025, wait, or their name disappeared. 7025 I6 I22 is unfortunately going to be topping out there. And it seems like QUARPI and PCO just gonna have some fun with it, playing against each other for no reason, I suppose. But yeah, QUARPI
Honestly, I love that.
Point, right?
At the end of the day, I play games to have fun, and if I'm 1v1ing my teammate for fun, I'm having a great time. You can see, though, there's a bit of a worry that they are going to accidentally top them out, so they just top themselves out really quick, which I love that. The insurance, just making sure.
It's gotta be sure, yeah. Alright, yeah, looking pretty even once again. But QUARPI's board, probably the best out of all of them. Back-to-back is online, I believe, and sending over some very, very nice donations. And speaking of donations, you can also donate to the prize pool, exclamation mark prize pool, and help get a charity for mental health here. Yeah.
So true. Support a good cause and some good donation goals. You put us in made costumes. What else can you prove that you made happen? Was that English? Yeah, that was English.
Yeah.
What else can you prove that you made happen with the power of supporting this charity? Iris3,
yeah.
Just it's always lovely to see Hummingbird Nest events because they're always going to like such good causes and like I don't know. I think it's amazing that they have this opportunity in the community to both do something that they love, hosting these amazing events, give an opportunity to top players, but also give an opportunity to those who are disadvantaged or those who are unfortunately having a rough go of it.
Absolutely, but you know who else is having a rough go right now on their board is unfortunately QUARPI getting so many lines on their side, really in a tough spot right now. MEWK and 7025 I6 I22 are going to be taking the rounds here, and MEWK is now at 2 points.
All right, and if they can keep this up and swing the momentum here, then they may be the ones to make it happen. We've already done mewing on stream, but now we'll have to see if we can see some mewking right now. PCO coming out with this LST, 7025 I6 I22, getting a great I-spin to preserve that back-to-back right now, and putting out all the damage that they can. PCO in a bit of an awkward position, forced to drop any back-to-back prospects they may have had moments ago, but still maintaining a pretty clean stack at the bottom of the board. No one particularly hurting at the moment.
Yeah, but just as you say that, it seems like 7025 I6 I22 is at a little bit of a weird spot with their stack here. Couple of holes that could be a danger for them if they're not able to downstack. But speaking of not able to downstack, MEWK at the top of the board, stalling yet again, and it's all up to 7025 I6 I22 to clutch it up for their team.
Absolutely, but again, just so tough to not be putting points on the board right now if you are MEWK's team, because you are not going to be giving that 3-2 lead any closer of a deficit, even if you are able to take it. And unfortunately, 7025 I6 I22 not quite going to be able to in that instance.
Yeah, honestly, I think that I think the name is so awesome. I don't know. I have no clue what it means or why it is that long, but hey, you know what? I respect it.
I choose to believe that they are doing like one of those generate me an encrypted password things, and then they just put it in the wrong slot.
Their username is like I love I don't know SDPC or something, and then their the password was supposed
Yeah,
to be the numbers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person has like a nuclear launch code username, and then their password is like I love Tetris 42. Like it's great.
Yeah. Oh man, but hey, you know what else we love? We love this the survival so far from 7025i6i22. Staying alive for a little bit longer this time, but a huge attack, sending them straight to the top of the board, and an eyepiece misdrop is spelling disaster for them. And it seems like QUARPI is going to be taking this if they finish the game.
Absolutely, we'll
There you
have
go.
to see. And yes, we are not going to get the own goal gaming, and that is going to be it.